Well, they say that this is a vanity thing, right? Doing videos, talking to the camera, looking at yourself. I don't actually have a flip-up screen. I have a little UU rig thing, which is like a mirror in a plastic kind of box stuck to the top of my camera, well, in the hot shoe. And it's a cold device. It's not electronic. It doesn't light up or anything. But it allows me to see the screen. And they say that, oh, looking at yourself is a vanity thing. I don't think it is, considering how many videos I've destroyed, because I thought, actually, I don't like being on camera. You know, and I don't, because I kind of look like shit. Maybe that's a vanity thing too. You know, maybe anything's a vanity thing when you look at it in that way. Hey, you put up your content and, you know, you try and make yourself look good. Maybe that's a vanity thing. Maybe not looking your best and going, actually, the point wasn't all that good. I'll just delete the video. So even if, you know, I looked a little bit rough, or, I don't know, my complexion looks horrible, as it often does unless I overexpose. If I overexpose and use the right kind of effects, I don't look too bad. That's the lesson for the ages, isn't it? If you look like shit, make it so people can't tell, and therefore you'll be okay. So if I try and do it where it's like a normal video and I have to do some grading to the image, and you know, it's like, oh, it's shot in S-Log, and I try and grade the image and make it look good, it's like, oh, it's very clear, very realistic, funny colours unless I change it a little bit, but I haven't really got the right program for that. I need to look into that, to be honest, get things looking right, otherwise I end up with a bright red tomatoey face, which could be true to life, I don't know. It all depends how you look at things, I suppose. Basically, it's not really worth it, you know. So I'd have to turn down sharpness and everything else to make it look okay, put a bit of exposure so you can't see all the, you know, the little pitting bits, the blackheads on my nose and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah, here I am. So is it a vanity thing? I want to talk to the world. You know, that's why people do videos, is they want to share to the world, and hey, the world might not be listening and probably won't give any thumbs up, won't give any love. But that's okay, because I'm just putting these thoughts out there, you know. And sometimes that's the whole point of having a little talk, a little ramble. It's because you're trying to get a bunch of things off your chest, trying to get a bunch of ideas out of your head and trying to put it out there in the world. It's almost like kind of therapy. I've said that before. It's like troubleshooting, you know, talking about stuff to clarify stuff. You might change your mind if you're talking about subject matter from beginning to end. You might change your mind in a period of 5 minutes, 10 minutes, or it could be a long video that goes on for an hour. Whatever the case, sometimes getting stuff out of your head into the world, beyond yourself, so it isn't simply lingering there, is pretty damn important. And if that's vanity, because I can see myself there, hey, you know, and it's like I've got horrible, you know, this would be the worst way to film, by the way. Just to clarify that. This is the way I used to do videos back in the day. My head dominating the screen. Most people don't really care, to be honest, if you're a bit fugly. I don't know, whatever the term would be. Not exactly the most telegenic individual. The BBC is not going to give you a call and say, yeah, could you come on to our programmes, because we really need someone with, you know, your complexion on the programmes, and yeah, we definitely will look after you, even though there'd probably be makeup involved with it as television. But with this, you don't have to care. I don't think most people do care, to be honest. Maybe I should go back to just, you know, filming normally instead of just in black and white, you know, with kind of high contrast. So, contrast. I sound awfully posh if I talk about the, you know, people in Britain, because, you know, we're meant to talk like this because of a lot of people being middle class, but actually a lot of people don't talk like that, obviously, as you would know, as probably anyone who watches this video will probably know. So I'm kind of caught between the accents. Occasionally I end up talking to someone who's a bit posh and I'm talking like this a little bit. And other times I might talk a little bit like this, because I've been talking to someone who's a bit of a farmer. Well, they've probably descended from farmers regardless, so I end up picking up their accent. And that's unless I talk to someone who's actually from the Midlands, and they're talking a little bit like I'm from the West Midlands. So there you are. So it can confuse things from time to time, but there you are. And that, obviously I could do a whole bunch of Midland accents. That's just like a very light accent. You can go all the way up to somewhere like Dudley, but that's a whole other video. But yeah, yeah, accent's a funny thing. My voice does sometimes change between videos. bit off subject. If I cared about things, I would be trying to present myself in a very clear way and trying to sound very intelligent, perhaps even more like radiogenic. Hello there, how are you? And I'm here to try and express a strong opinion on a subject matter. You know, put on sort of a radio voice. Yeah, we've got a little bit of a problem with people belonging to radical religion and the dangers therein. I sound like some kind of person from the radio. Yeah, if you talk like that, you sound perfect for a kind of podcast. You could try all that. You know, if you're really that vain, or if it's a business option. If you're making money, I can understand people making a buck, and you know they have to present. You know, that's it, isn't it? Or anyway, people present what they want to present, and if the bar is very low, as it is with a personal vlog, it doesn't really matter. So it's like personal vlog. What am I going to do? I'm going to forget to shave. Do a video in my living room, and I don't know, ramble, no script, talk a load of bollocks, maybe that too. But yeah, in any case, it's not anything to be taken seriously. It simply is what it is. You know, something you wish to do for whatever reason. And as I say, in my case, a lot of it's simply about getting stuff off, you know, off my chest, out of my head, sharing my view, and it could be wrong. I could correct myself in the process, and I've gone over that before. But yeah, regardless, it is what it is.